mentioned about you being intentional with your team,
Yep.
right? Maybe it's not that easy to make them open up to you, right? So did it take time before they were able to open up? Like, how are you? Okay, I'm okay. And then
Yep.
end of conversation. How do you follow that up?
Yeah, so I mean, it's obviously depends on the person. I think personality, introverts versus extroverts, it certainly takes time. For me, I believe, by leading from the front, and you have to show these things first. I have a podcast that speaks really specifically around the idea of remote leadership and how to lead teams remotely. And a lot of it, we had, I think, about a 4 or 5 part series last year about mental health. So if you're trying to think of now, again, I don't think there's anybody on the planet who didn't have some type of mental health situation over the last 2.5 years. I, as a leader, share what's going on with me. Hey, I'm really burnt down today. I'm really frustrated. My kids were driving me nuts. I didn't get to sleep. By sharing that as a leader, it tells everyone else on the team, hey, if my leader is open and transparent about what's going on with them, it makes it more comfortable for me to share. So I try to lead from the front. Same thing with time off. I have a personal policy. There's a whole question of unlimited vacation, especially when startups. Good, bad. I won't talk about that now. But I do an idea of 1 week continuous required every quarter. So everyone on my team has to take a continuous week every single quarter. Again, I won't go into reasons, but I sit on people's heads and you have to take this time. A couple of people I had this conversation with this week so far. But I took off time about 2 weeks ago. I'm planning to take off another week, maybe in 2 months from now. I'm very vocal about it. I say I'm taking time off. You can't reach me. If you need this, you go to this person. If you need something the other one, I share pictures when I get back. So I try to create that environment that makes people comfortable in sharing and doing those things and kind of following after. I also do a daily asynchronous check-in via Slack. So it's kind of 4 questions. And one of those questions, how are you feeling today? With a range of emojis. And anytime that somebody kind of puts in a frown face or a negative face, that's a flag for me. Hey, something's going on with this person. You need to jump on it. And I immediately reach out to that person. I religiously look at that feedback every day. And if something's going on with them, I reach out. Or if I see kind of a flat face, a neutral face for 3 days in a row, I reach out again. Why is this person just kind of neutral for this long a period of time? So for me, I, again, intentionally look for those opportunities where I can just have a conversation, check in with them, that mental health check-in. How's everything going? What's new? Everything okay? What can I be doing? And that's it has so far worked pretty well. Whether people are truly transparent, I think probably not, but I think it takes more time. And again, I think it's around the personality. But for me, I believe it's just, again, leading from the front, always having an open policy where people can share feedback. Even if you want to complain about something, please do. Even if you don't have a solution for it, please complain, give a why. Even if you don't have a solution, that's perfectly fine. Again, I want you to have that comfort of saying, okay, I feel comfortable being able to share my thoughts, share my feedback, share what's going on with me, and then that honesty and transparency.